Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Bunch formation for these receivers. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Might be changing the route. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Chains now on 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Allen. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The option look. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Well, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. To the air on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Defense looks like they're coming. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
Not all DBs can make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Might be calling a hot route. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting a tackle for loss.
Looking to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll start this drive going to the air. Zings it complete to the right. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, but he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And nice job by the defense. Understanding 2nd and short, they're playing run. You can see super physical, now forcing the 3rd down and short.
Into the creative space on 3rd and short with the wide receiver. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, this offense can get after you a variety of ways in the running game, and one of the ways they do it is by using their wide receivers on jet sweeps. Good example right there.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Back to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's moving out of the pocket. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Mosley. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Got the quick pass. Powers through the defender. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll leave it with him. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Second down coming up. That's the end of the first quarter. And one. Tie 0-0.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Pulls it and fires to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it'll be a touchdown. They can use this this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. They've got the screen set up. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Looking downfield on first down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys. He's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many.
Going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and look for room. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
First down towards the back is incomplete. It's now second down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. At the 40, there he goes. Wide open spaces. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Wants to throw on first down. He's looking deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you're going to look out there and you're, that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Finds a man on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
It's so important in football that wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. They're understanding where I got to get the first down. Great job understanding where that marker was. Great execution, first down.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to throw again. A little screen to the running back. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. Couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
It's 1st down from the 11. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout called by the offense.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Right back to the well. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of their playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Claiborne. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The give to the single back. Finding open areas. He's loose. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Quick completion on the out. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And this game is going perfect for the defense right now. They haven't been on the field that much. The offense hasn't had that many possessions. Here we are at the end of the first half. They're still pitching a shutout, and they're ready for this quarterback to take shots. They're sensing the frustration, and that time in perfect position, forcing that incompletion.
And back to the air on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab deep. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We are just about ready to start the second half. and the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Gonna take a shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to keep it in the air. Still looking, on the move. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Quarterback moving. He caught it. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
Number 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Got room to work. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Off play action on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's got it. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
For the offense.
Nice job by the QB. You can tell they want to push it down the field. They want to be aggressive on first down, which I love, which is really hard to stop from a defensive standpoint. But does a good job scrambling outside the pocket, picking up the first down, and then saving his life. Good job. Get out of bounds.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freeze the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a...
He's trying to get it in. He bangs his way in for the score.
I often say the best offenses in college football are the ones that can run the football down in the red zone, but it's not just conventional runs. It's getting the reverse going as well. Why not get one of your best playmakers the football here in the green area and let him go? Nice job getting the pitch, using his speed, scoring a touchdown.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Fires to the tight end. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
First and 10.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it first and 10 from the 15. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Looking for the score. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll start this drive firing. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Finds a man on the left. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll run it. Oh, he's got a chance. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. They'll try to get it through the air. Pulls it in. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. He wants to change this route. The give to the tailback.
Well, that's a double whammy for the offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to keep the clock ticking. Not only do you lose yards running the football, but you also went out of bounds, so you stop the clock, essentially helping out the defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Buying some time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Give to the running back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Out of the backfield, he's open.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Hey, how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. We'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run him from the gun. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I'm not surprised they went to him again. Hey, he's already had 2 rushing touchdowns. He's had some success and been physical. But how about the defense? Ready for him? I guess they've learned their lesson, right? They've already given up 2. They weren't giving up a 3rd.
The offense just wants to run out the clock in this half. The D still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Smashes in between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 15 to Illinois. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
He's got him. On the move at the 30. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense comes out for what almost certainly will be its final drive late in the fourth quarter. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the flag, distance for a first down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. He'll set up the throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
He's taking the deep shot, and he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships, and how do you seal it?
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And you know what? You kind of deserve that. Late in the game where you could run the clock out, still throwing the football all over the yard. Now this game, it's a long shot, but you gave him a little bit of hope.
Got his man downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500, I would have won the Heisman, man. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Now, listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. Guess what? This game is far from over.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up.
He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Quickly complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Is it working now? Is it working now? Hello? Well, let me test it. Test, 1, 2. Is it working now? Hey, there it is. Okay, so now I figured out why I'm fucking up with my mic. Hell of a game. He figured out what I was doing and exploited the hell out of it in that third quarter, and I panicked and had to turn that shoe clock on. I ain't gonna lie. I panicked. But we are 2-0 in conference play, boys. Let's go. Let's check it out around the league. I don't know a whole lot about... we're probably going to be a game ahead stat-wise than everybody else aren't we? Well, let's just check where we are at right now. I think we had 41 rushing yards that last game. Let me turn off the fan so that's not... I think we had 41 rushing yards, which sucks. I love to run. I absolutely love to run. We want to reduce those interceptions, but ooh, that stinks. But hey, 33 touchdowns. You like seeing that though. But it's like Jameis Winston, but just chucking it, chuck it and fuck it, right? That last game. Oh shit, no, really? The season 183? No. Actually, I can believe that because I didn't run at any point during those games against the computer. Now that makes sense. So against two human opponents, this is basically rule. It's still not that good, 183 yards over 2 games. But hey, 3 touchdowns. I know it says 5 games played. I've only used them out of the backfield for like 2 games. I don't run against the computer. This league, not mine. What's it? It's not even on Heisman, so I'm just airing it out almost every play. Touchdowns, left and right. And picks, too, clearly. My tight end leads my team in yards. My tight end, does he lead it in... Oh, yeah. Touchdowns, too. Let's go. Let's go. It's that Le'Veon Bell workhorse style. I love that. I love that. When it comes to receptions, 3 out of my top 4 options aren't even receivers. Boy, let's see, what else? Sacks allowed. Okay, my right tackle. That might not be all his fault because I sometimes like to roll out to the right. So, it's not his fault if I roll out and I'm out of position. That's not his fault. It's my fault. Who's the ball hawk on the team? Lorenzo, let's go. 77. Not even the best. He's not even the best. He's not even the best. But he still leads the team. That's what I like. Actually, no, I like that. Let's get some production out of our lower tier guys. And hope that when the people starting catch on, start playing better, or maybe I start playing better. Yo, how about that kick return for a touchdown? Let's go. I wonder. Let's go check the league. I definitely don't lead the league. I know that. Whoa, hold on. I figured I would have seen more than just one. Okay, so we are up here. Lorenzo, 2 interceptions and a touchdown on a kick return. Let's go. So let's see in the Big Ten in our conference. I'm not the only one. Only 2 people in this conference have. Oh, 100. I'm you know what? You got me. I'm probably never gonna bring one out of the end zone. I don't like returning them out of the end zone because I rarely get to the 25. So, skill issue. I'll just take the knee, go to the 25. I think that's about it. We are not in the top 25. We are not even close. Not even close. I don't think we have anybody in the Heisman. I think there is someone else from this league. Yeah, let's go. Whoa! Yo! Hold on. Guys, this is big. This is big. I'm sorry to say this. Slippery Rock, fuck you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say this. Slippery Rock, you're going down. But we got 2 people from the Big Ten. 2025 Heisman Trophy race. I bet my quarterback would be a little bit higher if he wasn't throwing picks left and right. Oh, that's right. Well, we know who he's throwing to. What else do we want to check before we get out of here? Again, big win. What was it? 31-21, I think. I'm excited for that IUP Slippery Rock game. Really am. Really am. It's personal. Personal. No, I'm kidding. Only 4 undefeated teams left in the Big Ten. Slippery Rock, Gannon, Bloomsburg. Let me go check when I play them. Let me do one thing real quick, because I'm going to forget. Alright, here we go. Bloomsburg, Slippery Rock. What happens if I... Nope, nothing happens. Alright. Wait, I swear. You know what? I'm stupid. I guess, hey man, when I know still something. I don't know what I was looking at. Alright, so clearly there's more undefeated teams. Clearly. But I got 3 games in a row. Hey, what team was I? Yeah, play Gannon next. Hold on, because I'm looking at this. Oh, I screwed up. Oh, because I don't play everybody. I don't play Bloomsburg. Okay. Dang, how many people are in this conference? We got a lot of people. Let's go. Alright, but we definitely got a rough stretch coming up. All undefeated teams. Dang. 3-0. Gannon. But you know what's the biggest thing right now? I think our biggest competitor is going to be Slippery Rock. I'm so glad we got the bye before that game. So right now we are their only loss on the schedule. Let's go. East Stroudsburg, we are their only loss on the schedule. Let's go. Let's keep it up. 11:30 in the morning? I'm calling up the commissioner. Who's scheduling these games at 11:30? Heck no, son. Heck no, son. It better be televised. Next week, it better be up there. There was something else I wanted to check, but does it show honorable mentions or people just left out? Aha. So far, no one from the Big Ten. So no one from... Where did they end up putting? Oh, did they put all the Big Ten teams independent? You son of a bitch. They put all the real Big Ten teams independent. You son of a bitch. What about coaches poll? Anybody? Listen, I just want to go ahead and say, I should be in the top 25. Just saying, undefeated. Undefeated. Undisputed. Oh, that's, I wanted to see who else. Okay, so they still gotta put this, the most. So basically everybody. So yeah, basically everybody. Oh, he legitimately deleted the other team out of the league. Okay, we had one more team in here. All right, I don't think I play that deleted team. I think he added Pittsburgh. Different roster though. I think. Yeah, let me go back. I don't think I play Pittsburgh. No, sir, I don't. I have it. No, I do. Actually, you know why that's gonna be it's gonna be big. That's gonna be a conference game on all conference. So I'm pretty much gonna if they really decided, yeah, can they add teams back in this? Because we had someone playing this pit. We did. This is big for me because if that's a computer game, at the end of the season, I'm just gonna take all my starters out. Okay. I swear. It is what it is. Hey, we lost a person, lost a team. Damn, I was excited to play a whole conference of users. Either way, sad to see it. But how do they have the conferences broken down? Because they broke it down into an East versus West. That's funny. I figured... Is Edinburgh up top because they have 3 games played? In the conference? Because I beat them. Hey, either way. Let me, actually, does it show? Okay, so we have the second highest average first downs per game. I wish I could break this down by user games. No, because what I want to see is... Haha! I'm fucking slinging it, motherfuckers! Let's go! Passing yards per game. Listen here, motherfuckers. Listen here, Okay, I forgot. Hold on. We gotta stick to, the averages, because I'm definitely gonna be smoking them right now in yards, because I'm gonna get in ahead, right? But the averages? Oh, hello. Okay. So, big plays out of, Mr. Rock. I get a 5-star. Damn. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what, we handled the 4.5 pretty well. Good win. I'm out. Peace. I might go in a regular game.